Whoa, take a look at that. 2 for 2. 2 days, 2 investing videos. I told you I was back. So anyway, I decided to get right back in because, as you know, or you may not know, I did an analysis of Esports Entertainment Group, and I saw the stock sitting there at 8 cents, and I decided not to get in. I gave the stock overall a C minus, and I decided not to touch it. Well, 24 hours later, the stock went from 8 cents to 23 cents. And had I jumped in, I would have made a nice couple dollars, about 700 bucks. And the stock was sitting there at 8 cents. You don't find good stocks at 8 cents like that, right? But I missed that one. And immediately I checked my stock screeners and I saw another stock, this stock I'm looking at today. But before we get started, thinking cap, please. Tradition. All right, this episode is brought to you by BlueSpace.com and Wordy.com, both great places where you can, talk with friends, stuff like that. And let's go ahead and jump into BlueSpace, shall we? All right, BlueSpace is pretty awesome because you don't have to sign up to use the platform. Just type your message and you're pretty much done. But anyway, we're going to start off with giving Reeds an A. All right, that's what we do for all stocks. Reeds, here we go, folks. This is Reeds right here. This is another stock that's trading very, very low at 7 cents. So either one or two things are true. Either this is a bad company or this is a great value company to jump into right now before a huge inevitable surge. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at their graph. It looks like back in, what was this here? Let me go down a little bit. Back in January of 2022, the stock was trading at about 21 cents and it had a strong fall from grace where it is today. Trading at about 7 cents. Not good. Somewhere in the middle. Let's take a look there just a little bit. Back in, what was that? I want to say that is October, or what is that? September. I'm going to go with October. And October of 2022, it was trading at 12 cents. So this stock continuously goes down. All right. It's like a step ladder. It goes and it holds for a little while and it drops. And the question is, does the stock continue to drop from here or does it have, like I said, that inevitable surge? We're going to find out. There's no way I'm not going to figure out what's going on here. But if we look at the market cap, their current market cap is $9.4 million. That's okay. Not bad. Their revenue, though, is pretty impressive at $37.99 million. All right, not bad. Could be better, right? Now, let's take a look at the actual profile itself, what this company is, what it represents. Reeds Incorporated manufactures and distributes handcrafted natural beverages in the United States and internationally. So not bad. It means that they have far-reaching hands. They have connections all over the place. I like it. The company offers Reeds Craft Ginger Beer, Reeds Real Ginger Ales, Reeds ready-to-drink products, and etc. The company was formerly known as Original Beverage Corporation and changed its name to Reeds in 2001. Reeds Incorporated was founded in 1987 and is based in Connecticut. All right, so a couple things to digest there. It looks like they started in 1987, which means the company is about 35 years old. I like the fact that they've been around for that long length of time. It tells me that this company is a diehard company. It's not going to just flail at a pandemic or anything like that. Those companies have already gone by the wayside, but Reeds is still here. And I like the fact that they were able to adopt a new name and adapt to the circumstances in 2001. So it tells me this company has some chops about it. 31 employees with, what was that, 9.48 million market cap. Yeah, substantially, I would say a medium-sized company. That's what I'm getting, right? It's far from an Apple. That's what I'm going for. All right, so not bad. They're in the beverage industry, right? I don't know how to feel about that. See, with Esports Entertainment Group, they were in my wheelhouse. I love gaming online. When it comes to beverages and things of that nature, I'm not sure I can get with it. I love wine. If you know my channel, then you know I love wine. But as far as ales and ginger beer, I don't know about that one. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's now take a look at some other things. Let's take a look at the financial summary. All right, they reported earnings results for the third quarter, and it looks like they reported a net loss. All right, they actually lost money in the third quarter. And if we come down to the return on investment, we see that number is 0%. And I know that looks bad, but for a penny stock, a 0% return on investment is pretty decent. It's not good, but it's decent. Usually penny stocks are like a negative 35% when it comes to return on investment. So in my opinion, that leads me to feel like this is, we'll see. Now let's take a look at the PE ratio. I tend to like an industry that's at about a 25. All right. This industry PE ratio is a 41, which means it's pretty high for my liking. So I'm not really sure I'm a big fan of that. Dividends, fingers crossed. One penny stock someday will offer dividends. One day. Yeah, not today. All right. Anybody surprised? I want to now take a look at their earnings to see, what the company is doing financially. All right. So they have revenue of 12.9 million, and it looks like they had a forecast of 16.92. I'm not sure how much that's off, but about 4.5 million. So they did not meet their numbers, their forecast, their hopes. They're actually here at 12.9, and we saw in the third quarter they lost money. So again, another red flag for me, and I'm going to go ahead and start to make some adjustments here. I'm going to go with B minus, 31 employees, a fairly low market cap. Didn't quite hit their stride with regards to their earnings report or their revenue. They're in an industry where the PE ratio is a 41. I like I said, 25. That's about where my happy space. So these reasons tell me it might not be an A. At least right now, that's what I'm getting. Now let's keep looking and see what else we can uncover. I want to now look at some technical analysis using algorithms and things like that for hourly trading. If you are an hourly type of trader who like to trade every hour on the hour, these algorithms are saying that this is a strong sell, not necessarily the place to be. If you are a day trader, same thing, strong sell. If you are someone who like to swing trade, strong sell. If you are a monthly trader, strong sell. So strong sells across the board. And for that reason, I'm going to go even lower now to a C+. All right, now technical analysis or algorithms are not necessarily my go-tos, but they tend to look at things from an unbiased standpoint. They look at numbers and numbers only. They don't look at potential. They don't look at the taste of the beverage. They don't look at the family history. They look at numbers. And when you see those numbers, you do have to take heed a little bit. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and look at some other numbers. These are my favorite numbers, the historical data. Here we go. We're going to look over the last maybe 30 days or so. And we'll see that the high is 9 cents. Nothing kills momentum like a very low high, right? A very low high just wipes away all momentum. The stock right now is trading at 7 cents. And you mean to tell me if we go all the way back to December 27th, which is pretty far away now, the high from that point till now is only 9 cents. Yikes. So that means even at its best, even if you were to jump in right now at 7 cents, the most you could probably expect to gain based on the historical data is a 9 cent hike. And that is such a small window of opportunity. You might not get much back from that unless you're willing to risk a lot of money. I'm not sure about this one, y'all. All right, if I look at the average, this is where it stays on average. Now, that's a little bit of optimism, right? Right now, it's trading at 7 cents or 0.0747. And the average is 0.791. So we're talking about like literal dollars. Okay, you jump in right now, buy 5,000 shares. You stand to make maybe 12 bucks. If you're having a good moment and you're really watching the stock at every second. But that's not the kind of deal you want. Now, the low is 6 cents. Now, that's something that's pretty interesting. That tells me that there is still more floor for this company. You might think that 7 cents was the floor. But no, there's a little opening of floor beneath that, and quite a bit if you want to be honest. 6 cents is very low. That's scary low. Oh my gosh, man. I'm not sure, everyone. I'm going to go to a C right now. I'm holding out hope that this is not all that I find. I want to go back a little further. Let's go back a little further. We saw some things in that graph we looked at, and I want to go back a little further. Let's go back to summer of last year, because we're right on the cusp of summer. And I want to see if this is a good stock to get in right before the summer hits. You got to know that it's a beverage company. The summer might come up. You know, the stock might spike or something to that effect. So let's go back and be fair and give it a real opportunity to show us and prove to us that it's a quality company. Okay, here we go. Because maybe a move might be to get in for the summer and get out, right? So anyway, the high is 23. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. And the average is 14. That's a lot better. You know what? And I got a great idea. I want to look at what the company does just over the summer in general. So I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go back to, I want to go to March. I'm going to March 1st, and then I'm going to just kind of cap it off from March 1st to, let's say, August 1st. That's about the summer. So if maybe the right move is to get in for the summer, March 1st to August 1st. What do you got? Show me something. Show me something. We're going back to last year, obviously. All right, so it looks like in that little pocket of time from March 1st to August 1st, you had a high of 43. The average was 22 cents. The low was 13. And it looks like, if I'm just going off of looks, let's see here. If you got in on March 1st at 29 cents, by the time you got to August, you would have, let's see, would you made money or lost money? If you would have lost money. Goodness gracious, man. Goodness. So if you got in on March 1st at 29 cents, you would have certainly been disappointed by August 1st. I'm just not finding anything to redeem this company. And I'm not trying to be, I'm trying. Can you tell? I don't know if the camera's picking up me trying my best to find something here. All right, so let's keep looking. Let's take a look at the stock split history. And let's see if maybe we can find something here. The stock split history says there's 0 stock splits in the database. That's a positive. That is a positive. That means that they have not duped their investors and did some weird reworking of the shares to try to get themselves back in compliance. Nothing like that. And then I like to check other sources, because if you've been watching all my investing videos, you know that website hasn't been too dependable. So I've already did the due diligence of looking other places, and it looks like, let's see here. Is there any other stock split history that I can consider? Stock splits for Reed since 2023. Prices shown are actual historical values. Okay, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Wait a minute. I'm looking for something that tells me, okay, here we go. Let me see here. Historical data, share price, blah, blah, blah. The latest closing stock price, we know that already. Hello. I'm trying to figure out if there's any information about stock splits, and I'm not sure that I'm seeing anything necessarily. Okay, so maybe that's a dud. Nothing there. How about this one? Okay, here's another resource. Has had no splits since its stock began trading publicly. That is really surprising. Let me try something else. Let me change the verbiage. All right, has there been any reverse splits? Give me something. All right, here we go. Here it is. Whoa, this is new. This just happened 4 hours ago. What is the chances of that? What is the chances of that? All right, Reed stock plummets 13% on reverse stock split. Wait a minute. Is this, wait, today's January 25th, and this just came out. Okay, so has announced that its board has approved a 1-for-50 reverse stock split. Okay, whoa, that means for every 50 shares you own, they're going to give you 1 share. And of course, the stock plummets following that news. Hey, so now you know I'm legitimate, right? Because if you look at my score, I'm saying C, but I'm going to go even further now and say D, because this source right here can't really, account for recent news. It looks at history, but this website here, Seeking Alpha, is giving us the present, and that happened today. So if we had not done that Google search, we would have missed that, right? So that's why you have to do your due diligence. Now I want to see if FinViz is able to catch this, right? Let's go ahead and take a look. I want to see if FinViz can catch it, all right? Or if they caught it, rather. Okay, so we look at Reed, and I'm looking for something that usually pops up here. Here it is. Okay, so it did account for today. January 25th, they announced their reverse split, and they dropped 18%. All right, maybe I missed something. So I want to see something real quick. I want to go back and look and check if we can spot that 18% drop in the historical data. I just want to see if that's even possible. Okay, so maybe if we go, let's go, I just want to look at this year by itself. Let's go to the first trading day, and then let's go to, yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, so we see that huge drop that happened today. It looks like yesterday they were trading at 9 cents, and then they dropped 19% to where we are today. I hate reverse splits with a burning passion, and I'm going to tell you right now, that's a deal breaker for me. that's a deal breaker for me. But I'm going to continue doing my due diligence, because had I not done this at all, then there's no way that I would have known that. And I would have jumped in because it's a 7-cent stock, and I would have been very upset. But now, I want to take a look at some more information, some key statistics. Now, another question that's looming in my mind is, now that the reverse split is confirmed, when does it happen? And also, is it a decent idea to get in after the reverse split? Those are some questions that are in my mind at this very moment. Okay, we're going to go to statistics. And we're going to go down here to the short percentage float. And that's as of December 30th. So this really needs to be updated. But 3% of investors think that this company is going to go topside. And again, I don't think that's an alarming number, but I also think that they're not updated. So that's like maybe 2 months behind. And I'm going to go now and take a look at some filings. I would like to see if we can spot that letter from NASDAQ or whatever. I'm not sure what exchange this company is with, but we're going to find out right now. So if we go to Cap Edge and we click filings, we'll get to find that there it is right there. Bam, right there, folks. There is that dreaded NASDAQ delisting letter. All right, wait a minute, that's not the letter. It's this one right here. So that actually took place in August. All right, here we go. So usually when a company gets a delisting notice, they have 6 months or 180 days to turn things around. So we go back to August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So we're right on the cusp of that 6-month time frame. And it looks like Reed's is deciding to do a reverse split to not be delisted. You know, I'm okay with that, because they're trying to keep their company afloat. And it's not just about making money. You do have to consider the company itself. You have to consider the CEO. So this company, this CEO is like, hey, let's not go over the counter. Let's keep our company afloat. Let's do a reverse split. Yes, we're going to lose some investors, but if they're really paying attention and they really want to invest in us, they'll come back, or they'll invest for the first time in what we're trying to accomplish, because it just comes across to me that Reed's is a family-oriented business. I'm not sure why I'm getting that vibe. But here is the notice of delisting that took place on, looks like August 23rd. Okay, the hearing is scheduled, and I'm sure that's already happened. Okay, I did see something else. I'm sorry to go backwards, but I did see something else. Reed's receives positive NASDAQ listing determination. I did want to look at this real quick, just a moment. All right, let's see here. We are pleased that the NASDAQ hearing panel has provided us with the extension. Okay, so that is just letting the investors know that they did get the extension. All right, we already know that because we're in the future. All right, next, I want to take a look at my other resource. This is a risk analysis resource that I use from time to time. I just want to see what they say. Okay, here we go. All right, it has less than 1 year of cash runway. We saw that with that very low market cap. Highly volatile. You think they went from 23 cents. Now they're trading at 7 cents. And pretty soon after the reverse split, they'll probably be trading at $1 something. So a lot of volatility there, definitely. Negative shareholders equity. All right. And here's something that seems to be pretty bad as well. Shareholders have been diluted in the past year. So they're putting their shareholders through the ringer, in other words. And if you're going to be invested in this company, you better have diamond hands, because, yeah, things are looking pretty rough. Okay, so that is really all I need to see. I'm pretty much I think I'm pretty clear about how I feel about it. This is a D company at the moment. I would now like to do a few things. Let's see. I would like to look at Stock Twitch. Stock Twitch will give me honest feedback from investors. Unfortunately, Reed's can't stop people who are invested in the company from expressing their true feelings. And that is what Stock Twitch offers. It gives us the ability to see what the investors are saying themselves. So here we go. All right. So the news just came out today. So let me just go ahead and give you what I think is going to happen when I look down. It's going to be a lot of negativity. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, here we go. The market looks weird. Do not be greedy today. You think, I'm not even sure if this person or this particular, whatever this is, I don't know if this is a bot or something. I'm not sure if they're accounting for the news that just came out, because the news came out at 9 o'clock. So if you're not really watching the news cycles and stuff like that, you might miss something like this. I hope the announcement is that Norm is leaving and hiring literally anyone else to run the company. So this person here is clearly upset with the way that the company is being ran. And I had not heard any of that type of negativity with regards to the CEO and stuff like that, or the way the company is being ran. This is my first time hearing anything of that stature. So here we go. Wait. Reverse split cancel, replaced with 1 for 150. Yes. That's 15 minutes ago. See, this is what I don't like. I need a resource. Give me a resource, please. Okay. Common stock news pending. If somehow reverse split is canceled, it's going to fly. So there's this. I'm getting something new here. See, this is the fun part, right? I'm hearing about the reverse split that we just read about that took place at 9:40 a.m. Now, if you look at stock twists in real time, people are saying that the reverse split was canceled. So the plot thickens. I would like to see what's going on here. All right, Reed just halted, hoping for something good. We'll see. Reverse split for 1 for 50 announced earlier. Okay, we know about that already. All right, trade halt was alerted to our members at 12:43 p.m. That's very, very recent. Okay, White halted. So it looks like some halting took place where you couldn't really get in. Why didn't Reed just do the 1 for 30 reverse split rather than the 1 for 50? I do not trust management. Yeah, 1 for 50 is a little extreme. That's a little extreme. So I think you know what we have to do. We have to find out more about this news that just came out like moments ago. This is why I like stock twits, okay? And the problem here, though, is that we're getting two forms of information. One group is saying that the reverse split is canceled, while another group is saying that the trading has been halted for an hour while things are being decided. So either this person is misinformed or they're an insider that has inside information. I'm not sure. Here's another person that's seconding that cancellation. If somehow reverse split is canceled, it's going to fly. If it's canceled, it is going to fly, because I will be honest, I'm going to jump in. But I'm going to also say this. Quite truthfully, I'm not confident in this stock at all. I'm going to go down to D-, and I'll tell you why. There's too much going on here and not enough money making happening. I don't want to hear about reverse splits. I don't even want to hear about reverse split cancellations. I want to see tangible things that can boost the stock price. And the stock price rising because a reverse split was canceled, that sounds pretty bad. I don't know what the equivalent of that would be, but that would be like, hey, your car crashed. Wait a minute. It didn't crash all the way where you can't, recoup it. You can take it to a shop and get it fixed. So, all right, stock price rise. Like, no, that's not it. You want a company that's a smooth riding machine that doesn't have any crashes. And I think a reverse split signals something of that magnitude. So with that being said, I'm going to go definitively D- for Reed's Incorporated. And does it suck? Absolutely. I'm going to keep an eye on this company throughout the day to see if the news has been canceled. But I'm also going to put my money on Seeking Alpha rather than a stock twist post, because that's just how it works. But I did want to take just a second here and click on this resource provided by this amazing user and see what we can find here. So not much here. Obviously, it's still pending. It's still being negotiated. But Reed's halted, news pending. All right, that's not the groundbreaking news I was hoping for, but it's better than nothing. I did see something else I want to click on here. This came out 38 minutes ago, and this is from Yahoo Finance, so that's a credible source in my personal opinion. And announces reverse split. So again, not anything new that we didn't know already, but that is what I would like to just kind of, or I should say, that is where I want to end this particular analysis. And if you enjoyed it, then you know what you got to do. Support it with a like, with a comment. That tells YouTube, tells me you enjoyed the series, and I'll dedicate more time to it. But I'm a little bummed that I could not give you it's not my job to give you stocks to invest in. I'm not your financial advisor. More or less, we're just looking through these stocks together in hopes that we can find something. If you have a stock you would like me to check out, maybe not even just for analysis purposes, but like, hey, Rick, I like this company, just check it out in your own time. Maybe I won't even do a video on it. Just kind of check it out real quick. Please do so. Leave those in the comment section. But it's been good. I'll see you in the next one, and happy winnings. Peace.